to my channel. I know it's been ages and ages since I've done a video. I'm really sorry. I've had loads of people asking me, where am I? Am I okay? I'm absolutely fine. Thank you so much for all of those lovely comments. There's no excuses really. I've just been busy, I suppose. I haven't had a chance to do it and I haven't really had the inclination. But I've been inspired again, so I thought I would get going again with another video. And this time I thought I'd bring you some man sewing, because I have been totally and utterly inspired by the Stitch Sisters videos, which have been all about man sewing, and they've been doing a whole series on all different kinds of tops and outfits you can do for men, and they've inspired me. So I've made a couple of the things that they suggested and I thought I'd share them with you, amongst a couple of other things that I've been up to as well. So let's get going. Okay, so as I said, I have been really inspired by the lovely Stitch Sisters, who have made some fantastic videos all about sewing for a man, and I've never done it before, I'll be honest, but I thought I'd give it a go and I'd see if my husband fancied anything. And he wears a lot of t-shirts, so one of the series programs that they did was all about t-shirts, and they came up with loads of different kinds, and the one that I chose to do was the Rocky Mountain Raglan t-shirt by Peekaboo Patterns. It's a you have to download the pattern. It's a PDF pattern, and it's a Raglan sleeve t-shirt, so you can have long sleeves, short sleeves, or 3/4 length sleeves, and it's just the type of t-shirt that I know that my husband wears. So this is the one I made, and it was a brilliant make. The pattern is so easy to do. It only consists of 3 pieces: the main bodice, the sleeves and the neckband. It's so simple, anybody could sew it. Totally fantastic for beginners. The only issue, in fact it wasn't even an issue, I would say the most difficult part of the whole thing was the neckband, but then there's loads of videos on YouTube that you can watch to show you how to stretch out jersey neckbands and put them on, so that was fine, and I'm sure that any beginner would be able to tackle that. I did it in some really lovely jersey fabric from Minerva Crafts. In fact, I chose 2 different fabrics. One of them was from their more luxurious and expensive range, and one of them was a slightly cheaper range. I think the most expensive one was about $11.99 a metre, and the cheaper one was $7.99 a metre. They both came out really lovely. However, you can see the difference in the quality, and I think if I was to make it again, I would probably do the more expensive fabric, because it is nicer, and my husband says it felt nicer on the skin as well. So I'll just show you the tops. One has got the long sleeves and one has got the 3/4 sleeves. I haven't done a t-shirt yet, although he has asked me to do that for him, so I'm sure I will be making another one for him. Okay, so the first one, this was done with the more expensive fabric. I did it in 2 colours, a grey and like a burgundy colour. Hopefully you can see those coming through. It's got those lovely, the Raglan sleeve, which is so easy to make, and the neckband here, which was done in the same colour as the Raglan sleeves. And it really is pretty simple, but it was the trickiest part, I would say, if you're a beginner, of the whole process, was putting on the neckband. But once you've done one, you'll be able to do, you'll be able to do it over and over again. So this has got the 3/4 length sleeves, and I did all the hemming with a twin needle, which actually I've never done before. So that was really exciting to be able to do that. And it was really easy to set up on my machine. Most machines I would think are probably the same. However, the exciting thing is that I have jumped on the bandwagon and bought myself an overlocker. Now, I didn't know whether I wanted one. I thought, why would I need an overlocker? I've got my sewing machine, it does everything I need. So I've kind of ummed and ahed about it. I've looked at various different videos, and in the end I thought, oh, go on then. So many people are talking about how once you've got an overlocker, you'll never look back. So I thought I'd give it a go. I researched lots of different overlockers and finally decided on the Brother 2104D. I was going to go for the Brother 103/4D, which is what most people in the sewing community, or a lot of people in the sewing community, seem to have, but they've upgraded it now to the 2104D, so I've got this one instead, and I absolutely love it. I'll insert a picture in there to show you, and it's brilliant, and I'm really pleased I've got it, and it hasn't stopped me using my sewing machine, but it has made me enhance my sewing for using jersey fabrics, which I think is fantastic. And I really am pleased that I got it. So I would highly recommend definitely getting an overlocker if you were considering it. I've been considering it for a while. If you were considering it, I would say it's worth it, even though you still get to use your machine for loads and loads of other things, because that was the thing I was worried about. Was I going to be able to use my sewing machine, which I love, and I have used it for loads. So, and I've been using the overlocker really just for jersey fabrics. I know you can do a lot more on it. I'm still investigating, so yeah, I'm really pleased with that. So I made this all on the overlocker, and yeah, I was really pleased with how it came out. And as I say, this is the more expensive fabric of the two, and he's really pleased with it. So I'll pop a picture of him wearing it so you can see that. A little video actually of him wearing it so you can see what that looks like. But he's really pleased with it, and he said he would definitely wear it again and would like another one. So I'll show you the next one I did. So my husband loves red and white, and he said, you've got to make me a red and white one. So I made him a red and white one out of the cheaper jersey fabric. It still came out beautifully. I'm really pleased with this one also, but he says that the other one feels nicer on the skin, softer, and you can definitely tell the difference between this fabric and the more expensive fabric. But they've both come out really nice, and again, it's got the raglan sleeves, exactly the same. However, I did it as the long sleeve version this time. Next time I'll do him a short sleeve version, but he wanted the long sleeve. So it's come out again. I did the twin needle, and the neckline was easy to put in. The only thing I would say is that the first one I did was the one with the more expensive fabric, and I overlocked the neckline and I made a mistake. So I cut off, the overlocker cut off too much of the neckline, so I had to redo it all again. I ended up with a much smaller neckline than it should have been. I mean, it was okay in the end, but I don't think on this one I didn't overlock the neck just in case I made the mistake again. So I think I don't think I'll overlock necklines again until I really get used to the overlocker again. But other than that, everything else I did the overlocker for, apart from the hemming, which I did using the twin needle. So it is a really nice pattern, and I highly recommend it. If you fancy doing a bit of man sewing, I would highly recommend this as a really good simple pattern to do. So thank you, Stitch Sisters, for recommending that one to me. I've also got another one that they've recommended that I'm going to be doing. I haven't done it yet, but I've bought the pattern and I've bought the fabric, and I'll just show you that one now. So the next pattern that I'm hoping to do is this one by Wardrobe Patterns. It's called the Draper Polo T-shirt, and I've no idea what it's going to be like to sew up, but it's more of a one of those polo shirts. It's got the collars and it's got a placket. I've never done a placket before, so I'm going to have to really read up and look up on how to do that. Lots of people said it can be tricky, but I'm going to follow some YouTube videos to show me how to do that. So yeah, I'm going to have a go at that one. And the fabric I've bought is this lovely fabric. I've copied actually the Stitch Sisters. They use this fabric as well. It's a really nice fabric, and my husband loves red, white and blue, and I thought it would be really good for him to wear during the World Cup, actually, red, white and blue. So it's a ribbed jersey fabric, and again it's also from Minerva Crafts, and I think it's going to be a little bit trickier to work with because it really is quite stretchy and fine. So anyway, we'll see how it goes. I'm going to give that one a go. I've got to trace out the pattern, because when you download the pattern, it's a PDF pattern. When you download the pattern, the pieces are kind of back to back. Well, actually, I sent mine off to a printer's to be done, and it all comes out back, it comes out a bit back to back, so you've got to actually trace the pattern off. So I'm going to have to do that first, and then I'm going to have a go at making it up for him. So I'll let you know how that one goes, but I'm looking forward to doing that. As I say, I've never done a placket before. Okay, so something else I've been doing, not dressmaking related, because I really do love making other things apart from dressmaking as well, is I've made myself a beach bag for my holiday, and this is copied from another YouTube video that I got, and I'll put the link below to show you the actual video that it is. And it's this really lovely beach bag, and what I particularly loved about it was that the handles are made with these rope handles, and then I really like that. And I bought some fabric which is a bit seaside related. It's got some shells on it here, and it's got some a lighthouse and some boats and the sea, and I really liked this. So I love this bag. So let's see if you can see it. It's quite a big one, okay, quite a nice big bag to take down to the beach. And what I loved about it is that it's got some side pockets that you put on down the sides, and the inside is fully lined. I don't know if you can see that. And you also put pockets on the inside too. And the other thing that I loved, which I've never done before, is you put these, like, well, they call them grommets, but they're like what you put on curtain. They're like big curtain rings, where you put them onto the fabric, and then you can put your rope in through the actual rings. So they were interesting to put on, and I really enjoyed making this bag. So that was just something else I did that wasn't dressmaking related, but I'm really pleased with that. So as I say, once again, I got inspired by a YouTube video to make that, so I just thought I'd share that one with you as well, because I don't just do dressmaking, I like to make all other kinds of crafts and things like that as well. So yeah, so I have been up to quite a bit more sewing, but I thought I'm not going to go through it all. I know I haven't been on for ages, and I'm really sorry about that. So as I say, I have done a lot more sewing. I hope to come to you with some more videos again shortly, perhaps with some of the other bits I've done, or some more new bits. I was wondering whether people might be interested in me doing a tutorial for the Rocky Mountain Raglan. I thought I might do that. So if people are interested in seeing that, then just leave a comment below. I probably will have a go at doing the tutorial, because I know people like the tutorials a lot, and they're helpful, and I've had so many lovely comments from people saying how helpful some of the tutorials that I've done have been. So, and I know that when I'm looking through YouTube for tutorials, they can be really helpful and inspirational. So yeah, so that's it really. So I would highly suggest that you have a go at the Raglan t-shirt pattern. It's really quick and easy to make. I think I made it within about a couple of hours, and then very quickly decided to make another one. So yeah, so really try that one, especially for beginners. And thanks again to the Stitch Sisters, who really inspired me to do this, because actually I'm quite a selfish sewer. I do a lot of sewing for myself, so they really made me think, actually yeah, let's try for somebody else. And my husband actually really loves it. So yes, so I'm going to make him some more tops. I'll let you know how the next one comes out. I'm hoping that won't be too difficult to do, although I am foreseeing possibly a few problems with the placket, not ever making one before. I think that might be a problem, but never mind, we'll see. I'll watch some more YouTube videos to help me do that one, and hopefully I will see you all again soon. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and I'm overwhelmed by the amount of subscribers that I've got. Over 1,000 subscribers now, so I can't believe it really. Thank you everybody for watching and for commenting, and I'm so sorry that it's been so long since I've done a video. I hope to bring you another one again soon, and take care, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Bye for now. Bye.